Welcome to the channel again. Today we're going to talk about something super cool and powerful in the world of digital marketing, and it is about LLMOs or large language model optimization. And if you're talking about SEO, well, get ready because LLMOs is the next best thing. So let's dive right into it. All right, let's start. What is LLMOs and why does it matter? So for years, brands have been optimizing their websites to rank on Google. They are trying to get those top spots in search results. That's how we find those products. But now with AI tools like ChatGPT, Anthropic's, Claude, Gemini, in Perplexity and all these things, then people are asking questions and getting full answers, not just links. Here's where it gets interesting. These tools are now changing how people get their information, which means companies that offer products or people that offer services, they need to make sure that these are showing up in those answers. So if your brand isn't mentioned when somebody asks, for example, what is the best mountain bike or what is the best service for consulting in whatever, then they might never know that you exist. That is a big problem. So what's exactly large language model optimization? Think about it like SEO, but it's now specific to AI-driven platforms. And this is the holy grail that's been going on probably for the last 2 years. How can I make my product be the one that shows up when people go on these chat models and these chatbots and ask for that question? So what's key here is that when you go into ChatGPT, for example, they're not looking just for keywords. They're pulling information from multiple places to generate a complete answer. So your job with LLMOs is to make sure that your brand's information is part of what this AI is pulling in. Now, how do you do this? Number one, make sure that your content is clear and detailed. LLMs or large language models love information that's easy to understand. So make sure that it's structured, that the information on your website is easy and structured. Describe your products in detail, specifically like what makes them unique, what makes them specific for people that are looking for that, what are their best for. And very, very important, make them organized and avoid too much jargon. The simpler and the more specific, the better. Number two, add something called strategic text sequence. This is probably the most important thing you want to pay attention. It sounds super fancy, but it's really, really simple. What this means is you're going to add phrases that highlight why your product is great. Remember the example about the bike? So let's say that you're selling coffee machines, right? So somewhere on your page, you'll add a line that says, this is the best affordable coffee maker with easy to use controls, fast brewing, best tasting coffee, something like that. So if somebody is asking the AI, one of, ChatGPT, for a budget friendly coffee machine with great tasting coffee, your product is going to have a better chance of showing up because you have that whole phrase in your site. Does that make sense? Excellent. Now, what is number three? You want to check where your brand shows up. So use tools, the same tools like ChatGPT or Google's SGE to make sure that your brand is mentioned in response to the relevant questions. You want to type, and this is continuous, not just once, like every 6 months. I like to do that probably every single month because of how fast the technology is moving. So type in questions like best beginner road bike or best coffee machine, top affordable coffee maker, things like that, and see if your product is there. And if not, then this is the good time to tweak your content and do a lot of testing. Adjust and based on your findings. As you go and test things, make sure that if you're not showing up, make sure that your content has all the information that your users would need and try new keywords. I want everybody to remember that LLMs or large language models are pulling from a ton of resources. So updating your content is going to make a ton of difference. That's just it. And finally, this makes absolute sense. Keep an eye on your competitors. So look up on your competitors' products and on all these tools and see, because probably they are doing the same that you are. They're finding out things that work, and probably you can learn from them the same way that they're learning from you. If they're getting recommended, note how they're describing it and learn from them. You don't have to reinvent the wheel every single thing, and learn from their own strategies. So quick note, just remember, large language model optimization isn't the same as SEO. Traditional SEO is about ranking on search engines by using these keywords, metadata, and links. Large language model optimization is about influencing AI models to include your brands in its answers. So it's not about getting the top link, but about being part of the answer in itself. Make sense? So what's next? Well, large language model is just getting started, just like anything with AI. But as more people use AI for this information, this is going to become more crucial. So brands that optimize for these AI platforms right now and starting to ride the wave, they will be a step ahead. And who knows, this could open up a whole new jobs and career paths in marketing, just like SEO did a couple of many years ago. So thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on navigating this whole digital marketing in the world of AI. Drop a comment if you're already thinking about trying out large language models optimizations, and we'll catch you in the next video. Thank you very much and happy chatting. Bye-bye.